How y'all doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome in.
There, all good with me.
What are you waiting for? Let's do this.
Oh, that felt good. Nice little crack in the back.
This is your champion.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
Good. I'm the jump master.
Hey, Megan. Yeah, I got on a few minutes early. Got on a few minutes early.
Death. Nothing phases me.
Where y'all want to go? Anywhere particular?
Get ready. Moving out.
Over here?
Might be something good that way.
No.
Hostile over there. Axpa out. Firing.
Oh, did I not? I stuck him?
Enemy shields broke.
First blood.
That's the first of many nights to go out.
One's right here.
Beginning ring countdown.
You're gonna have to move at my speed to make the next ring. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Throw an arc star.
Rings closing in one.
Bad guys, let's do this. Enemy right here.
Reload. Let's go, Silver.
Evo harvesters are now available.
45 seconds.
Come on, come on. Faster, faster, faster.
Hey, Doc. You follow them now, alright?
New kill leader appointed.
Taking a moment to heal up. There's a new kill leader.
Got my weapon in hand. Let's do this.
In progress.
Listen up, the ring's moving.
There's a dog tower over there.
Let's get some air, Doc.
Yo, replicator there. Still got some goodies inside. There's a jump tower here.
Weapon enhancement complete.
Mira, someone's out there. They're far.
Copy that.
Oui.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down.
What do you think is over here? It's go time. Get shot at. Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
Here, take that. Taking fire. Enemy shield.
Charging on my shields.
Reloading. Enemy tossing down my halo.
Got a stinger incoming. Reloading. Taking fire. Crack the bad dude shield. Reloading. Rapido. Taking fire. Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
Reloading. Bon travail. That squad.
Fasten your sugar. Upgraded and good to go.
Weapon enhancement complete.
Let's go here.
Now for some field tests.
We got trouble. Really close.
Recharging my shield.
Rápido, rápido. Firing. Taking fire. Cracked an enemy shield.
Enemy shield broke. Say what? Whole squad knock. Let's glide, dog.
I see an enemy. Engaging the enemy. I'm in trouble.
Dog's coming to you.
Taking fire. Hit the injector. Got trouble here.
Enemy down. Get you up and running, Silver.
Just topping off my shields.
Charging on my shields.
Recharging my shields.
Let's check out over there.
Let's get some air, dog.
Must go faster. Enemies right here.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Fire. Enemy shield.
Down on first hit, first floor. Down one, down one, down one. Come on.
Last one down. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just a
Nice,
sec.
good shit.
1 second.
Heat shield going on. Hit the injector seat.
Just Just a sec. 1 second.
Healing. This is taking too long.
Why would I need some water? Why do I look so serious all the time? 'Cause I'm focused. Focused. Oh no, get me out of this. No. I be focused, you know? Why would I need some water? I'm good.
Stay down.
Good. I don't need any water right now.
Here, take Doc. He'll fix you up. Hey, Doc, come on back. My weapons in hand and ready to dance.
I need some energy ammo is what I need.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Mira, we should check that out.
Let's glide, Doc.
Hey, Mira, got some enemies right here.
One minute. Rings close by.
I got my. The carbonation got hit the back of the throat.
45 seconds. Rings close.
Got an enemy out there.
You follow them now, right?
30 seconds till enclosure. We're so close.
Hold up now.
10 seconds. The ring is close.
Let's get some air.
Ring's moving. Come on. I designed it to hurt anyone outside of it.
Hey, mira, got some enemies right here.
Care package being delivered.
Reloading! Nailed that whole squad.
Recharging my shield.
There's your ammo.
I'm in trouble. Engaging the enemy.
Oh no, there's another squad. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Down that one. Down. Get almost out there.
I broke the enemy shield.
Crawl back to me. Crawl back to me.
My head. I'll get you up and running, Silver. Hey, Doc. You follow them now, right?
It's right over here on the stairs.
Attention. Food bins have been restocked.
Running low on ammo. So look out for more.
Mira, that was the last of that squad. Charging on my shields.
1 minute. Rings nearby.
Extended light Magia.
Need it. Oh, that's got a kick.
I see somebody. I see an enemy.
45 seconds.
Throwing jump pad.
Enemy in sight.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Frog out.
Aki over here. Taking fire. 30 seconds until the ring closes. You like charging on my shields.
Charging my shield.
Bolt here. Mira, right. Peacekeeper here. Take. I'm down. Need assistance here.
I'm spotted.
Ah, shit.
10 seconds. The ring is
Let's go, Silver. No lambing around.
I'm in trouble.
Recharging my shield. Passing near the trigger.
Charging shield.
Go there. Healing up.
Why, bro? Why? Come on, man. Like, stop worrying about that dumb shit. We were doing so good. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in. How you doing? Karen, Amber, Megan. My day's going good. My day is going good. It's actually going great. It's going great. I appreciate it. I'm tired. That is for sure. I am tired. How are y'all doing? Let's go. Yeah, y'all day going all right? Living the dream. It's just, oh man. What is it, Tuesday? Ugh. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Amber, I was the same. There was that point at work. I was get up, do some squats. You know, hey, if you're ever feeling tired at work, you know, just stand up, do some squats. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm ready to be all Friday, Monday. I'm ready to have my feet in the sand. I ain't wearing boots. I am not wearing boots.
I don't push the envelope, I shred it.
Oh, look at that. Sammy, appreciate the peppers, Sammy. Appreciate it. Gaming keyboard? Wow, okay. I appreciate it, Sammy. Appreciate all the keyboards, the hearts, the peppers. I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all can double tap that screen for me. Man, I'm almost at 1,000 already. Yeah.
Protect my people.
I'm starting to think y'all might find me entertaining.
They should run.
I appreciate it. Why are we dead?
I see my
That is cool.
reputation
Very cool.
precedes me.
Like it. Very cool. I'm gonna have to move, like, I'm gonna have to do like 2 different cameras. My camera needs to move over here so when I look at y'all. You'll be alright, man. We're gonna be alright, brother. Have faith, man. Have faith. Just play smart, play as a team. Alright, we got one team on there. Go right over here.
I'm bored here. Faster, faster.
Attention. First blood.
Yeah, I figured I'd play a little sleep token for y'all.
Baby's looking even deadlier.
Yo, did more than one team land there? Shit. Alright, there is a team up top. The center.
Somehow even more beautiful than before. Where's the ammo, yo? I need more. I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies. Second scanning.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Alright, they are up top. One team's up top.
Enemy out there.
Other team.
Someone's out there. They're far. I'm out of energy ammo. Get in place.
What the hell?
Charging
Where
on
they
my
coming
shield.
from? South.
Use the map as your guide. The ring is moving. Target spotted.
Hold, please. I'm capped.
Bless me with sight.
Okay.
Bless me with sight.
On to stuff that they're doing on here. Do y'all then have the dance? I do not. I don't have that dance down. I can learn it. Learn it. Yeah.
Guarda, enemy track. Enemy there. Game on, raga. Target over there. Setting a tracker. Un momento, per favore. Broken. I'm taking fire. That's a bad dude. Reloading. Taking damage. Reloading. Nobody look. I bathe in the blood. Reload. Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky. I like you. Recharging my shield. Charging on my shield. Reloading. I'm talking and healing my wounds. Scanning the area. Broken enemy shield. Reloading. Reloading. Down one. My level healing. Tracker set and ready to gather intel.
Stay right here.
Get up.
Stay right here.
Come on. Opponent right here.
Come on, bro. Oh, come on, come on. Get that ass. Get his ass. No, don't let. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hurry up. There we go. Here we go. That team gets here.
Getting health back. Scanning the area. Charging on my shields. Frag out. They're not healing. This is taking too long. Let's go. Healing my wounds. Getting health back. Healing my wounds. Un momento. Healing. Healing my wounds. Hitting the eject.
There we go.
Healing my wounds.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Alright, we'll get him back.
Difficulty to be found in this direction.
Replicating the
There are the reasons better here.
Yo, I'm really hurt. Better heal. And fast.
Target spotted.
Yep.
Hostile spotted. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Yo, I'm really hurt. Firing. Taking fire.
Battling the enemy. Divides not even. Multiple squads attack. I need shield.
Oh,
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Charging on my shields.
Come on, go here.
Faster, faster, faster.
Time to move this way. Whoa, they're shooting at me.
Getting shot at.
I'm recharging my shield.
oh no!
No bueno. Can you do it? We got this. Charging shields. They're shooting at me. Target scan.
There we go. Here we go.
Recharge.
Taking a moment.
Rings around the corner, and we've got 30 seconds. Taking fire. Charging shields.
Zipline here. Tracker out. I added the enemy's positions to your map. Non c'è di che.
get on that.
There was a recent battle here.
Enemy spotted. Track it out. Hit the ejector seat.
Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me. I always find the mark. I need help.
Yo, I'm really hurt. Better heal. And fast.
Let's explore this way. Be aware. An Evo harvester is here.
Care package over there. Let's get on that. Yo, I'm at the max level. Trust me, I'd know if there was a more max level.
Oh, they're shooting at me. Got an enhanced weapon. Multiple squads attack. I'm recharging my shield. I need shields. Un momento. Gotta heal.
Ooh, that's got a kick.
Extended sniper mag here.
You've been
Level 3.
restocking complete.
I'm scared, amigos. Full Evo gas here.
Let's scout this area. Replicator incoming. I need help. Tracker in place. I need shields. Tracker out. I need shields. Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
These upgrade rips.
Healing my wounds. Extended energy mag.
We've got
Backpack
trouble.
here. Level 2. Shield battery here. Beacon here.
Reloading.
Setting a trap.
Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Reloading.
Enemy spotted.
Oh shit.
We have the benefit. We are
Charging
inside.
shields. Come on, come on.
Supply drop. Scanning the area.
Oh.
Charging shields. Half toast, half to roast.
Enemy over there. Hostile over there. They're shooting at me.
Heads up. A baddie landed on.
Reloading. Thrown arc star.
Healing.
Thank you. Reloading.
Prego.
I need energy ammo. Contact.
Opponent found and tracked. Tracking an enemy. Let the ambush begin. Tracker in place. Eat thermite. Enemy tracked.
Oh yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. Oh yeah, he's cooking.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Replicator on high. Thanks.
Another squad. That enemy shield is broken. Reloading. Sorry. Tracker scanning. That enemy's being tracked.
Opponent right here. Oh, they're shooting at me. Over there. Down. Opponent here. Guns up. Opponent. Opponent here.
Down that one.
Oh, shit.
Hitting the eject button.
Catch them on
Yo,
over.
cracked an enemy shield. Come on, compadre. Get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Took out the hostile. I need to fire.
Ah, damn it. Oh! Shibbidi-dibbidi-dibbidi-whoa. See what happens? See, that's why you don't go help people. You know, they just leave you out to dry. What we got going on? Vacation. I like going to Spain. Spain, Europe's amazing. I like going to Spain. Never been to Lake Tahoe though. That's crazy. Never been.
I need shields. I need
Try to make that sound. You think it was Save Last Dance? What's that?
tracker in place. Opponent found and tracked. Hey, got a target here.
Man, y'all gotta get me back.
Got the banner.
Back.
We don't abandon our own.
Get me back. Just taking all my stuff, bro. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. No, 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 no.
Tossing frag.
Yeah, Barcelona was cool. I like Sevilla better. Sevilla's like got that culture. Barcelona was cool. I went to the stadium. The stadium was amazing. Oh, you know, running around, walking around the town was really nice.
Track it out.
Stuff.
Enemy track. Watch out, enemy here.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the little gifts. Thank y'all for the tap. Woo! Y'all over there tapping, man. I like. If y'all haven't, please, by all means, go over to my Twitch or YouTube channel. Drop a subscribe, like, follow. Town is fun, great shot. Yeah, that one area that's nothing but like restaurants and shops is like really cool.
Reloading. Good news. We're all
Corpus Christi, I've never been.
tracker in place. Opponent found and tracked.
Yeah, I might like retire and go over to Europe, to be honest. Might try to. Oh, no. No. I don't think I've been over there. Is it in Sevilla? I've been to Madrid, Barcelona, and Sevilla. When I go, I just go wherever my family like brings me. Oh no, I ain't never been to a place like that. No teamwork, no teamwork, no teamwork. Top 3 though, top 3, let's go baby. No teamwork, top 3. No! Oh, we still in? Oh, we top 2! Was that top 2? I don't know. Yeah, they're really good. I like it. That's what I'm talking about, baby! See what happens when I play? Look at that. Halfway. We almost there. We are almost to platty plat plat plat. The plat 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 plat. Platty plat plat. Yeah, yeah, Barcelona. I spent like a day or 2 there. Went to the stadium, spent like a day there. And then, ooh, that sounds terrible. Whatever mic that is. Doo-doo. I like, yeah, Sevilla is like, that's home, man. That's second home. I got friends there, got my family there. Sevilla is like the best place in Spain. Oh, I did go to Ibiza too. Ibiza's just a giant club. It's an island that's just restaurants and like clubs. I mean, you know, that's all Ibiza is. Overpriced. So much better places to go than Ibiza. Ibiza is, yeah. Okay, Jessica. Yeah. Sevilla, yeah. That's where my grandmother's from. So yeah. So I got my family there. I went there. They just had La Feria, and I went to La Feria last year. I I love going to La Feria.
Always look out for the little guy. No, I'm not talking about me. I'm just petite.
Yeah, I tell people every time I went to Feria to see family, I brought like a friend, and one of my friends is a contractor over there. He's not in Sevilla, but he's a little south. He's a little, I don't know, right outside of Sevilla. But his wife's from Sevilla, so he moved back, got married, had kids. They're doing phenomenal, but they love it. So I would bring someone to Feria with me every time. Oh my goodness. That's literally what's like tattooed on my leg is all the stuff from Sevilla and Feria. I got my flamenco dancer in her dress and a fan on my leg. Okay.
Fly like an arrow.
Heck yeah. Can I make paella? No. My family members make paella. Grandma used to make it for every holiday. I loved it. And I usually have like a family get together when I'm there, and usually someone makes paella. Oh man, it's good. Love a good paella. Can't go wrong.
Okay, respect. Got an enhanced weapon. Ready to use.
Funny story about Spain. The first time I went,
That means far.
so my father, he had he met family members. He found a distant cousin of ours through Facebook, or my cousin found him, and they talked for years on the phone, or through Facebook, not on the phone, but through Facebook. So when I got stationed overseas, I took full advantage and went and visited. And when I was on my way, my dad was like, "Hey, when you get there, you gotta
This weapon is somehow
go for
easier to
tapas."
hold than before.
I had no idea what tapas was. I thought it was like a particular dish. I did not know that it was like more than just that. Like it was all the little dishes. So we're like, my cousin and him and his family are like taking me out, and I had a friend who I met in Rome, and so she was like, I stayed with her while I was there. She was like, "If you ever come to Sevilla, let me know." And I was like, "Hey, I'm coming," and she's like, "Well, you can stay here, no problem." And so, and she helped translate for me,
New kill leader. Watch
and so we're sitting down, we're going to all the little areas, pretty much having tapas. But I didn't know we were having, that's what they considered tapas. I didn't know. Just one of the guys from my ship or someone, I forgot who it was that told me to get tapas. But anyway, I ended up asking my family. I was like, "Hey, yeah, oh man, what's called the blood? It's like fried blood or something." Anyway, we're sitting down there eating at this place. We're outside. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weather. And I'm just like, "Hey, this is all like amazing food." I was like, "But when are we gonna go eat some tapas?" And they all busted out laughing. I was like, "What's so damn funny?" And my friend was like, "You're eating tapas." I was like, "What?" They're like, this is what this is." Like, oh shit. Oh no, that was fun. That was a good story. They got a crack. They always laugh about it. But then I came back. That was the first time I went, and then they were like, "No, you got to come back for Feria." And I was like, "What the hell? What's Feria? I don't. It's not enough food." No, but they order so much. Like, it ended up being plenty of food. They order. We ate so much. Like, we just. I mean, you know, if you've been there, you know how it is. We just go, and it's just food after food after food, just drinking and eating. But they were like, "Hey, you got to come back for Feria." And I was just like, "Oh, what's Feria?" And they showed me pictures. I was like, "Hell yeah, like I can come back for Feria." And yeah. And I was just like, all right, cool. Well, I went for Feria the first time, and I brought a friend of mine who he's the one that ended up moving there. And I told him, I said, "Hey man, get ready, bro. This is gonna be crazy." And he was just like, "Nah." I was like, "Bro, we in Sevilla." He ain't never been to. He was Dominican, but he'd never been to Spain. And I said, "Bro, you about to experience. You about to get an experience of your life." And sure enough, man, It goes all night, yeah. It was so much food, so much eating, so much drinking. And man, we walked out and he was just like, what in the world? He lost his mind. He was like, bro, I'm going to live here. And sure enough, like, he was able to get stationed over there again in that area. And he just became a contractor and lived out there. I tried to get out there ever since, but I haven't been able to. I go back to Spain in a heartbeat. The reason why I don't leave my house often because, man, after you live in Europe for a little while, that comes addicting, living that type of lifestyle. People don't get it. Such a slower lifestyle. Love it.
I'm trapped nearby.
People don't sit on their phones. People are so much more laid back. When's the best time to go to Sevilla? Best time to go would be Feria. But the thing about Feria in Sevilla is it's for the Sevillans. So, like, you have to, like, know people from there to really enjoy it. But spring, yeah.
Tracker out. A tra poco.
But if you can know someone and go for Feria, that.
Keeping watch over there.
Survey beacon there.
That's where it's at.
You can get off.
Punching a tunnel.
Oh, shit.
Portal's ready.
Charge bad guys. Let's do this. Amigo, let's go here.
Coming! Yeah, Rhoda is where they got stationed. It's just hard to get there because everybody wants to go. So I'd have to...
Round 2.
I want to try to be a contractor and get out there. My friend keeps trying to get me out there, but the sad part is the only people they're trying to hire, the only people that really get hired are people that are already there. So I would pretty much have to like just quit my job and then go move there and then, you know,
Shay would say I need to heal up. Looking
The-
for sniper optics.
then try to get a job over there. But I don't speak Spanish.
I think there's enemies in the area.
Hey, mira.
Oh man, it got me.
I actually got hit.
Got me good. I knew that ever hit it.
I don't even think
Yeah, that's a risk. If I had enough income to make sure all my bills were paid, I'd go ahead and just do it. But I'm not there yet. So, you know what I mean? One day, though. One day. The day I'm there, I'm gone. I'm gone. By 45, I will probably, yeah. Before 45, I will definitely be doing something before 45. Yeah, Spain's a lot more affordable than America if you got the job and whatnot. What I tell a lot of people is, what I tell a lot of people about over there is that a lot of these places, like, yeah, they might be like cheaper to live, but they get paid a lot less. But they're just not as materialistic over there. That's what a lot of people really don't get. No, I need to get back on my Duolingo. Rosetta Stone, I wanted to do Rosetta Stone a while back when you only paid for it and then you got it, but now it's a subscription base. I hate that shit. But the thing about living overseas in Europe, because I lived in Italy for 3 years, is that it's so much more, they're not as materialistic. So, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I like how it is over there. And I'm like, you know, I mean, yeah, you can negotiate. You know, this guy is a lord. I'm a lord. I mean, if I bought a little piece of, like, you know, Scotland, I can be a lord.
Champion.
Yeah. You work to live, not live to work. Yeah, yeah, but it's a whole different culture there, though. Ah, appreciate it, Bolton. Appreciate that, man. Love the support, man. I like hearing that, man. It's great. Makes me feel good. People like my content. In Spain, yeah. Well, yeah, but like people can like live to work here if they live the way they do in Spain, right? That's the big thing about it is over there. I try to say this all the time, right? Like I used to tell girls every time I'd come home and visit, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, how's Italy and Europe?" And of course, everybody, the guys and girls, always like, "Hey, how's dating over there?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "You really want to know?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "All right. Well, like, what's the big difference?" I said, "Well, women aren't as shallow. Number one, they're not as shallow, and I said they're also not as materialistic." And of course, they'd always be like, "What do you mean they're not as materialistic?" And I said, "Well, did I dance? Yeah, I learned the flamenco. My family loves it. I dance all the time. But my they asked, they're like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "All right, ladies, let me." I said, and every woman's had the same answer when I said this. I said, "All right, if I asked you out on a Friday," and they're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, and then I pull up on a moped, are you gonna hop on the moped? And every girl was like, "Ooh, no, I wouldn't hop on a moped." I said, that's the difference in dating, is that women over there they'll have all their stuff done, their hair done, their nails. I said, they will throw a helmet on and hop on the back of a moped, no questions asked. And I said, here, y'all just told me, like, y'all wouldn't do that. I said, that's the major difference between American and European women. And then they got offended by it, and I'm like, I don't know why you're so defensive about it. I'm like, you literally answered the question, and you're mad that, you know. Oh, he's like 2 shots. No.
Enemy down.
He's 1 shot. He just hit a bat, though.
Charge my shields.
Replenishing my shields.
Yeah. But that was like the major difference. But like I said, lifestyle is just so different over there. And of course, all the fucking points that I get losing. But you know, it's like, you know, it's why I love the debate down here when people go, well, European men are more traditional and they take care of their women. I'm like, all my Spanish cousins work. All the girls in Italy work. Like, this whole like conversation about who works, who provide, like, that's not a thing. They just do life together. You know. You know. It's a big difference, big different culture. I mean, man, driving over in Europe, man, they drive like bats out of hell. They're organized chaos. But you know, yeah, like I think it's funny because like when I was over there last year, I had this conversation with my cousin because she was like, "Well, what happened with dating?" Da da da. We were having this discussion, and I told her how things were going, and she was just like, "What?" And I brought up the whole point of how like the whole conversation about 50-50 and how like a lot of women don't want to pay for things. Not all, but you know, this is a big topic of conversation. And she was like, "Why?" And I'm like, she's like, "We all work around here." I'm like, "Look, they for some reason think the men are all the breadwinners and they're providing for all that." Boy, she laughed her ass off. I thought it was funny. She was like, "That's so stupid." I was like, I know, but hey. But yeah, no, yeah, Karen, it's a different mindset over there, man. They totally different mindset. They just cherish more. They just cherish time and like, you know, family and stuff more so than, you know, over here. You know, Over here is nothing but like hustle, hustle, hustle. Selfish, selfish, selfish. It's crazy. You know, that's why I make some of the content I do, where I'm like, don't cherry pick things from different cultures that you want. You know, you want to brag about, you know, this part of the culture. No, 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 no. You got to brag about all of it. You can't just cherry pick what parts of other cultures that you're like, well, they do this over here. It's like, but they also do these other things. You know, you can't sit out there and try to compare to like one aspect, you know, but it's like, yeah, but they also do this. So.
I'm the jump master. Duh.
Well, yeah, that's because they don't work for tips over there, you know. So like I said, like we was in the military and we didn't make like, I mean, we made okay money for being in the military because like we were first there, but where's Mike? Yeah, man, I play Apex, brother. But we do, you know, we made like okay money. It wasn't like crazy money, but man, you just, yeah, it's just different. You know, but people thought like they treated like I know a lot of guys went over there, man, and they were able to like party like rock stars. And we went to certain like cities and shit, man. We partied like people thought we were like fucking athletes and like rap stars and shit. We partied our asses off, and it cost us next to nothing. So much so that a lot of those guys like they had to go back overseas. Like they came back to America and just hated it because they couldn't. They didn't get the attention and wasn't able to pop bottles like they used to. Well, yeah, they're not trying to rush you out because they're not working for tips. Where here, they want, you know, they're working for tips. So they're trying to turn tables left and right.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
I don't know if I did. Did you ever get to go to Noche de San Juan? What is that exactly? I don't recall a lot of names of places. Or the bonfires on the beach. No, I don't think so. Don't think we ever made it out there.
Faster, faster, faster.
Oh, yeah, no. With the holiday? No. Almost every time I've been for Feria. And I go for a week. That's it.
I'm kidding. Sort of.
I went one time, like, the week before Feria, so they showed me, like, what it looked like, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, you gotta come. And, yeah, and then after that, every time I've been, I went for Feria. I've been maybe 4 times now? 3 or 4 times for Feria itself.
I always find my mark.
Hey, I leveled up. Gotta pick an upgrade. This upgrade rips.
Look, supplies inbound, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't need to go to Ferias in all the cities. All I needed to go for was... Well, I just went because of my family. So.
Sweet. This baby's looking even deadlier.
I didn't care about doing anything other than meeting my family. And every time I went, for the most part, I'd meet like new people and stuff. It's cool.
There's a mark out there in the distance. The enemy shield is broken. Fighting.
Let's target down. Throwing some back.
Transport here.
Hey, Laura, how's it going? How's it going? Oh man.
Bolt, that way. Check it out. Target. Opponent found and tracked.
Shields are recharging.
Their enemy shield is broken. Oh, they're shooting at me. I'm recharging my shields.
Taking a beat to heal. Shields are
Back here.
Healing.
charging on my shields. Getting health back. Zipline here. That way. Let me.
Track it out. Scanning for enemies. Opponent right here.
Let's go here.
Opponent there.
An enemy shield.
Got an enemy there. Took out an enemy.
Go faster.
Oh no.
Taking fire.
Ah. Why not? Like we finished off a squad. Why would you not just fucking come with me? And I fucking hate people, bro. I hate. This is what is why playing with randoms sucks. This is why playing with randoms suck, bro.
Ain't no butler here.
And this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. You're making me lose points here, guys. Come on. I deserve the $8 grilled cheese. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel you on that. It's fun when you meet people who's been to who's been to Spain and stuff. I like when people go with to Spain and all over Europe. I think it's great. What's messed up is like nobody ever came and visited me when I was in Europe, and I told people they had a free place to stay, and then no one ever came. All the girls, man, that put a whole new thing, bro. All the girls from back home, man, when they found out I was in Spain, I was in Italy, my DMs stayed busy. But all of them had the same thing. It's like they all like got together and like used like the same lines. It was hilarious because they were all like, they all like jumped into the DM, started a conversation, and it literally only took like a few texts back and forth, like to the point like I would show my friends like, watch this, how much you want to bet she's about to say she'd love to come to Italy. And every time on the clock, I would love to come to Italy. I'm like, hey, I got a spare bedroom, I'll take off and show you around, just come on. And I'm like, oh, I wish I could, I'd love to come. I'm like, buy a plane ticket, I got you when you come here. I'd love to have someone from home get the experiences, that'd be great. Yeah, Wing, I play too. Yep. And and yeah, oh, it'd be funny as hell. Like every time they try to get it, I'm like, I ain't flying you out. Like if that's what you thought. And then when I no longer lived there, it was so funny. Whenever I like moved back to the States and I was no longer in Europe, bro, nobody called. I was like, that's why I never flew y'all out, bro. I knew what y'all were doing. Y'all not slick. Everybody thinks they're slick. Oh, no. Me only talk about... Oh, damn it. Well, that was a damn sniper. Alright, she's coming. Lobo, right there. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. No. That, I do that for shits and giggles. No, I play video games. I like to play Apex.
Don't worry, I'm
Yeah.
1 minute before the ring closes.
Anyone got time for that?
Tracker. Un momento, per favore.
I don't even like talking about relationships. I just kind of got put into that.
Evo harvesters are
I didn't want to be.
Hostile right here. Frag out. Charging on my shields.
I like. I'd rather play this.
Ammo left. Better run for more.
Attenzione, enemy here. Hey, they're shooting at me.
Rings around the
Tracker in place.
enemy track. Bro, I am taking fire, friends.
Reload. Guarda, enemy track.
We just eliminated the whole squad. Possible hostiles making. I got you, friend. The ring's close.
Ah, no, he's cracked. Oh, he has no shields, no shields.
I don't think anyone saw. Except for
I just don't have any ammo.
opponent's shield. Friends are coming to kill us. There's another squad. Recharging my shields. Cover me. Broke that enemy shield. Amigos, let's go here.
Oh my damn jumping! How in the hell?
Reloading. I got you, friend.
Oh God, no! Play video, that seems like it could be near you. Yeah. Hey, hop on. We get some games in. But yeah, what would I talk about if not I talk about other things. It's just I make different content. Just relationship type stuff is like the niche that got put in the most. Because that's kind of how I got started. I don't know. But I try to talk about a lot of different stuff. No one sees it because it doesn't really get put into the algorithm. So, you know, I don't.
Replicator there. Stock up.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I try to make sense. You know, I do have controversial. I am one of those kind of people. I do like to talk about controversial things. I think it's fun. Some people love it a lot. There's some people that definitely don't love it. Yeah, I was disappointed in the gym, man. I went today to the gym, man. No, I didn't see no lingerie. I was waiting for the ladies in lingerie to be flooded in the gym, but wasn't none there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's not even just ladies. It's men too. Like, people don't like hearing that they are not an option for people. Because you'll see men, like a woman will say, I only want to date like 6-figure men or, 8-figure men, and dudes will fucking lose their shit. And I've made videos saying, like, why are you upset with her preference? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're upset with her like, her preference. Like, who fucking cares? You know? Then, you say your preference, and then, like, and the women are like, yeah! And then I'm like, all right, well, then when the women and then the man says a preference, and the women are like, see, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, wait a minute, ladies, keep that same energy. Like, if you can have whatever preferences and you don't want to be shamed for it, well, then don't go shame other people. What's funny about that is like when people like you can tell, like when people get in the comments, you can tell that they only see certain types of videos that you make. They don't see all the videos. It's really hilarious. Oh, no. I'm going to keep my controversial takes. I can't help but be controversial. Because when you give the same energy to everybody, it's controversial. It's kind of wild if you think about it. People really like can't handle that stuff. So, no, it's crazy. Sometimes relationships are transactional. I mean, relationships are almost always transactional to an extent. Whether I know people don't like to hear that, but they all are. I think it's funny when people try to, and then the people are like, well, it's transactional, it's conditional, it's reciprocal. It's like it's all of that. It's all that shit.
I am repairing myself.
You know, the moment you have standards or a preference, transactional. Transactional. Yeah, I mean, if you do, it's cool. You know, I don't judge on people's preferences. You know, like I'm not everyone's preference. I don't be giving a damn. I don't be like losing my shit. I just don't give it. Like my thing is like, look, if I'm not your preference for whatever reason, like it's cool. You know, like I've had people say like, well, you do this and that's just I can't do that. And I'm like, that's cool, man. Just don't complain when the people who meet your so-called preferences, you know, they act a certain way. You know? Oh, dang it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I get them from my daddy. Shocking.
I'm down. Nobody look. Come on, go here. I got you. Somebody help me out.
He's coming.
I got you, friend.
Oh man, they both got me. Shit.
Grazie. I owe you one. Tracker set and ready to gather intel. I'm recharging my shield.
Yeah, Lauren, you're so full of it. Yeah, just get out if you can.
I'm down. Nobody look. Tracking an enemy.
Always craft again.
1 minute.
But yeah. Yeah, but that's all it comes down to ever is people hate the people's egos get so hurt when they find out that they're not someone's type. Like how dare I not be your type? Like, all right, like we all like what we like. You know, I just think it's hilarious when people are like, "No, you can't have your preferences, but we can have ours."
Recharging shields.
You know, it's a lot like I made a video today where I talk about it. I think it's so funny when dudes are like, "Oh, girls are out here. Every girl that does OnlyFans," and I'm like, 1% of legal-aged women do OnlyFans. 1%.
Only 10 seconds.
99% don't. Go fuck with one of them. But it's because they don't want to say the truth, you know. Why is this girl over here not your type? Oh, she's not hot enough. But you don't want to come out and just be like, looks matter. No, I am not married. I am not married. I've never even proposed to somebody. I wanted to propose to like 2 different women, but you know, people like to show you who they are, and I'm really good at once you start showing me who you are, it's only a ticking time bomb after that of figuring out like red flag, you know. I always wanted to get married. What's always funny about that is like not being married. I think I love when people are like, they're like, oh, something must be wrong with you if you've never been married. It's like, why is there something wrong with me? Why is it always there must be something wrong with me? Why is it never like, damn, I've never met a woman that's made me want to marry her? Like, damn. But they think that because a lot of women believe that like every woman is marriage material for any guy. So.
Half the squads are gone. Cool. Grenade, watch out.
Well, why did you marry them if you didn't want to marry them? Why would you marry? Good try, man. You got a sandwich, brother. You know, that's kind of weird. I mean, Kimberly, here's the thing, Kimberly. Most people do care what other people have to say, right? Perception matters, and especially to women, perception matters. Perception matters more so to women than it does men. That is just how it is. So I know people like to say, like, you know, who cares what people think? It's not so easy. Most people are very influenced by public perception. You know, this is why a lot of women don't say a lot of things too. A lot of women won't admit certain things because they know it looks bad, and that's coming from women I know. They admit that. No, I'm in Mississippi. I mean, there you go. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see, Karen. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. So this is why I've said, and I've said in like I have said in videos where I'm like, you know, I try not to use myself as an example for anything because I am not the norm. I'm the exception to a lot of things that we talk about, that I talk about. And so I try not to use that. You know what I mean? I try not to use that. Hey, welcome to the Twitch live. Appreciate y'all being here. And I don't, I don't use myself as an example because, like I said, I'm the exception. Like, you know, I've said in videos, like, I am totally fine being okay if I don't find someone. Like, that's why I will have, like, a cutoff time where I just don't worry about it. But, and I know a lot of people say, yeah, I'm perfectly happy being single, da-da-da-da-da, and they're not. Most people are not okay. People like to, you know, say they're okay out loud, but they get home behind closed doors and they're crying in their pillow, you know? And that just what sucks. You know what I mean? That really does suck. Instead of people just being able to come out and be like, yeah, like, I'm not happy. Like, I do want this or I want that. Would I play video games with my future girlfriend? Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't found my limit.
But yeah, but that's why and that's like when people try to take my content and try to figure me out, I'm like, most of my content, the overall majority of my content is not about me. But I understand people think it is because that's what so many people do when they're talking about relationships. A lot of them talk about their own personal relationships, and I don't. I don't really talk about my stuff. Things, even examples that I've given are like friends examples, just people I've talked to, just different things, things that I've seen and whatnot. Hey, handsome. Oh my goodness, you ripped it all up. Good job. You did a good job. Yes, you did. I see you got the squeaky toy out of it. That's my boy. Good. Good boy. But yeah, so that's what it is. So that's a whole, like, you know, what people say don't matter. It does. Most people are affected by that. You know, most people are. Like, I've had people. I mean, even dudes. You know. I've made a lot of, even before I got on like TikTok and I'd have like Facebook. Go. Don't you yell at me. I pay the bills around here.
Bold move. And fatal.
Uh-huh. Oh no, oh.
Grenade out.
Oh shit. Where we go? But, yeah. See how I handle that? Boy, he thought he was something. Oh no! Alright, just go run and craft this. But, yeah, oh, he thinks he's the boss. He thinks he's the boss. I mean, look, that cuteness might work on y'all, okay? That cuteness ain't working on me. I've been around for too long. You know what I mean? I mean, look, I think a lot of people make a mistake when it comes to marriage because I believe, you know, a lot of people make a lot of mistakes in marriage because, you know, they marry people they don't like. They marry people that don't like them. They ignore all the red flags. They potential, and I don't get the potential. We all have different definitions of things. Like, you know, when people go, "Oh, I saw potential," and I'm like, "In what?" There was nothing potential there. Like, what you determine to be potential is a crock of shit. And so. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of marriages fail is because of that. I believe it, and it's only gotten worse. It's only getting worse because today, see, you'll be honest, you ignored things you didn't want to believe, right? And that's my thing. And like, I'm not like saying like I'm not trying to like, you know, be mean about it, but like that's what a lot of people did. And so when people go, "Oh my God, you never been married. I'm like, I didn't do that. Like, I didn't just ignore all the red flags. Like, I went from wanting to marry someone to then started seeing the signs, because like as you're with somebody, you start to see things, and when you start to see things that are like serious in the sense of, I realize that, oh, this person doesn't, oh my goodness, it kicked me out. When you start to realize like, oh, this person doesn't like to communicate, doesn't want to communicate when things get hard. Well, you have to, as hard as it is, you have to look at it going, getting married is not going to change that. You know what I mean? And if they can't communicate when having a disagreement now, when you've been together for, you think getting married is going to, no, it ain't going to change anything. So you have to like, that's the type of stuff where, you pay attention. There's a lot of other things too, you know what I'm saying? But you really gotta, really gotta pay attention. Man, they got me trapped. They all on top of me. How y'all doing, Anastasia, Amanda? I mean, yeah, I believe in God. I mean, I'm critical of Christians. I can talk shit about Christians because a lot of them, most of them, I want to say a lot, most of them are hypocrites. But I'm a Christian. I have my faith, because he realized he was gay. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that happen a few times. But that's my whole point is a lot of times people ignore things and they think people, like I've talked to women and there's like, well, I thought he was going to change. Like, and the things that like you're talking about are like, it's so funny to me is that it's not the things that they're talking about. I'm like, okay, like dude could never hold down a job, and then you got married to him and thought he was going to finally hold down. Like, that's important. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about like small things. We're talking about like major things. Like, me playing video games. Like, I hear it all the time, right? And I talk about it where like, women will go like, oh my God, you play video games. It's like, yeah, but like, I play video games, but let's look at everything that I do on a regular basis, all the things that I accomplish and what I do. Like, you really think that playing video games is really a problem for me? No, it's just something I like to do as a fun hobby. But like other people will be like, oh no, all he liked to do was party and drink all the time. Like, if you're dating someone, that's all they like to do? You think that was going to change? No, not at all. So, if you're handling all the important things and whatnot, like I understand, I understand that there's things that happen. Like some people do change, But psychology and human behavior, like for example, human behavior is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Habitual, right? Like humans are creatures of habit. So when a lot of people go like, well, I didn't realize that, it's like, how did you not realize? Like they literally showed you it was a habit. They made this type of behavior a habit. And so when people found out, like when I tell people, I'm like, oh yeah, well this person's doing this, this, and this, and that. People are like, how did you figure that out? I'm like, well, because it was out of their normal behavior. That's how you can tell, right? Like usually, like if people are cheating, usually they start doing things differently because most people are creatures of habit. So it's real easy to tell a lot of things about human behavior if you know anything about it. It's like I said, like I prefer not to date like women with a bunch of trauma. Not that I don't think that they're worthy of love or anything like that, but it's like most of the time people that have a bunch of trauma, like they have problems. They have issues. They struggle to get into relationships. They don't react well to certain behaviors and stuff. So it's things like that you just have to know. It's like, don't mean no harm by it, but how quickly would I marry a woman? I would be engaged at the latest, be engaged by, well, if things are good, 2 years you should be engaged. 2 to 3 years you should be engaged, if not married by the 3rd year. I know that's controversial for a lot of people, but not to me.
30 seconds until they reach.
Like I said, I would have been engaged and married within 3 years. But, you know, you get to that 1.5 year mark and you start seeing things, and then you spend another year trying to be like, wait a minute, why is this happening? You know, why wait so long? Because you have to wait for people to get comfortable enough to show you who they are. Most people are not who they say they are the first 6 to 8 months. You gotta let people get comfortable to show you their true self, to see if this is a person you can spend your life with. You know, my prime example about my own personal relationships was, oh, everything was great that first 1.5 years, you know, or, well, in one of them it was like, it took like 8 months, and then you spend another, you know, a few months, 6 months trying to be like, hey, what's up with this, right? And then another one you spend, you know, a 1.5 years into it, you're like, wait a minute, you know, you run into some trouble, you start seeing how they act, you start seeing how they're influenced by things, you're just like, and you got to figure out, like, can this person communicate? When things get rough, like, how does this person act? Not everybody's marriage material for everybody, you know? I refuse to be with someone who's just not going to communicate when things get rough, not work as a team. All of a sudden, you make everything, like, really transactional and conditional, and you're not putting in the effort. Like, that's I don't know. So that's why you wait. It's not long. It's like, and notice I said within like 2 to 3 years you should be married. Like that's also like dating. You know, you got to date for a while, then you get engaged. Like, now granted, I mean, if I propose to you at 2 years, I can get married right then and there. But I say 3 years because, you know, y'all ladies want your wedding. You gotta take a year to plan your wedding and stuff. Mess me all up. Oh, bro, come on, man. They got me good.
Stinger incoming, scatter.
You know, you say it feels really long, but that's the reason why a lot of people get divorced, because they do get married really quick. They don't even know a person. You know, they don't even be knowing a person. Like I said, most people aren't going to show you who they really are, right? Like, tell me if y'all ain't heard this story before, right? Tell me y'all ain't heard this. You know, your friend or someone's like dating someone, and then all of us, and they think that they're amazing. Oh, they want to marry this person. Then all of a sudden, that person starts to show all those insecurities. All that trauma starts coming out. Is that the type of person you want to be married to? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of insecurities and personal issues that people will hold off. And then what they do is, and their whole thing is, if I can get you to love me, then you'll put up with all my shit. And a lot of people are like, no, they don't want to do that. Or, oh no, they changed. Once I got vulnerable, it's like, well, you should have let them know what kind of issues you have from the get-go so they can decide, hey, is this something that I want to work with and whatnot. And people don't like to do that. Yeah, y'all can fix them. Look, what I'm talking about a lot of the times isn't men. I'm talking about women. A lot of y'all do that. I mean, how many men I know, like, date y'all and y'all be fucking phenomenal. And then all of a sudden, like, all y'all's insecurities start coming out. Like, then not to mention the way y'all get influenced by, like, your friends and social. I have seen so many friends and social media ruin so many relationships from the girls' side. It's crazy. You know, and I'm not trying to, like, pick on either men or women. I'm just saying, like, yeah. And y'all don't like, and hey, ladies, Lauren, y'all don't like to hold your friends accountable. Men will call our friends pieces of shit, or like we'll call men pieces of shit all day. Y'all be like, y'all make up excuses for women, for your female friends. Yeah. I remember I was seeing this girl for a few months, and I kid you not, she tried to talk shit about, oh, dudes be cheating, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sweetheart, you just told me you know 4 women cheating on their boyfriends and husbands. And you want to talk bad about men?
Ring countdown.
Like, come on. Like, come on now. You know. But here's the thing, man. Like, you gotta hold your friends and family accountable.
Yo,
You know.
replicators coming in for a landing.
Man, I was getting to know made a really terrible DV joke. I won't ignore that shit. I mean, depends on the joke, but you know, I know a lot of people take things. I guess it really just depends on the joke, but I mean, if you have your preferences, you have your preferences. You know, you don't. I totally respect everyone's, you know, right to all their preferences and standards. You know. See, nicknames. Stop saying it. Not all of us. Obviously not all of us. I said a lot of y'all. Okay? Like, stop with the whole not all of us. It's so goofy, bro. That's just goofy. You know it's not all of you. Didn't say it was all. Y'all kill me with that nonsense. I thought I am. Can you not hear the music playing? Is there something? I have I think a sleep token. Oh, yeah. I mean, probably shouldn't make jokes about that. You know.
And then there were two. Keep
Not
on
bad.
buddy.
Sometimes that stuff gets low.
The ring closes.
But I mean, yeah. Like, I mean. Yeah. So I guess it all depends on how dark you want to get with it. I really wouldn't make, you know. I mean, I really wouldn't make any kind of joke like that for the women, but no. I'm not everybody.
Check it out. Care package coming in.
Back up. There you go. Where they at?
You got bamboozled.
I appreciate it. I mean, I'll try to be fair with it, you know, but people are people.
Got bamboozled. Bam. Guess I'm running out of ideas.
Firing! Reload!
Yes.
Portal over there.
Yep. Some champion, huh? Spotted one.
All good though.
How about this way?
Attention, loot bins have been restocked. New kill leader appointed.
Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cops. Sending out another.
But yeah, but see, you know, people, you know, the question about like how long should it take to get married? That's why I'm saying, like, man, after like 40, man, I ain't really trying to date because, like, you know, you want kids and stuff. You know, you want to be able to date, enjoy some time together, get it, you know, married, enjoy like the honeymoon and all that jazz, and then have children and whatnot. Like,
Spotted one.
well, I ain't trying to start dating someone at 45. Like, ooh, that's crazy talk.
45 seconds.
Right.
Or we could just walk it. I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies. Rings around the corner, and we've got 30 seconds.
Target's right in front of me.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Downed an enemy.
I leveled up? Hell yeah. from that.
That was a good kill.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Ring. Moving now. Rapidamente.
Ooh, let's get out of the way.
Check it out. Care package coming in.
Out of the way, out of the way.
These upgrade ribs.
Oh, I ain't worried about it. Yeah. I still want kids, not just dating. There's not a point in dating if I'm not having children. That's a controversial take, too.
Fire in the hole. Eat thermite.
Oh, there's someone right here. Oh, there's a whole team over here. No idea. No idea.
Recharging shield.
Man is good. Oh, hell yeah.
Replicator here. Falling down.
I don't know.
I could run circles around you all day.
I don't get kiddos. Well, by dating. But once I'm done dating, then surrogacy. I know, controversial take. Yeah, people don't, like it. That's what. I dated to have a family too. It just didn't work out. There's only so much you can do, and unfortunately, if things don't work out, things don't work out. Hey, ID. Games are blah. I'm trying to get to platinum, and it's taking me a hot minute. Yeah, Amanda, yes, a surrogate. I would just pay to have a surrogate done if I want children. Yeah, it's not hard. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. I mean, hey, if I want children, like that's the route I would have to take. If I don't find somebody, I mean, it's only for if I don't find somebody. Well, obviously you'd want it to be a woman, but I say that's if that doesn't happen, then you have to look into those things. I mean, I had a woman once try to say like, hey, she wanted kids, said she wanted kids, or she was open to it, and then a few months into it, she's like, I don't want to have them myself. I was like, what does that mean? And she ended up, she said, oh yeah, you could adopt or get a surrogate. And I was like, what the hell do I need to marry you for? That's goofy. You know what? Through surrogacy, you know what? Let's just do twins. I'll get like 2 boys, twins, knock it out, be good to go. That's wild, right? Wild. But by the time that time comes, I mean, I'll be able to be working from home. Or, be partially retired, working from home. That'd be easy. Cake work. Plus, I got a great support system.
I won. Congratulations to me.
But we try not to go that route, ladies. I'm not trying to go that route. A little ways away for that. It's an option you have to keep in mind.
Enough lying around. We
Like I said, my house is too peaceful. Only kind of oh yeah. Oh, that was. Oh yeah. I mean, I just think that was just her. I think it was more so like possibly like an excuse. but
Heads up.
that's cool.
Sweet.
I think it's crazy to. I definitely think it's crazy to expect, tell a man like, oh yeah, you're dating for marriage, but then you're like, yeah, I know you want children, but you can get a surrogate or you can adopt, and I'm like, well then why would I marry you? What would be the point in marrying you? Nah, I'm good.
The ring is close. Time graces us.
Oh, I bet. That's fine if they don't want to risk it. No sense in it. Here's the thing. I don't care if like people don't want them. Like I'm totally like, hey, live your life. Just no sense in me dating you. That's all I'm saying. There's just no sense in, us if you ain't trying to do that with me. That's not.
Ring is near. Scanning the
Yeah, exactly. It kind of defeats the purpose. Like, good. Like, I'm not saying there's anything bad with someone who don't.
grenade set.
Saying
Grenade. Arc star set.
not meant for me.
Took out a hostile.
Making contact with enemy. Firing. I'm spotted. Taking fire.
In progress.
Hitting the eject button. We're already in the ring. Throw an arc star.
Reloading. Taking damage. Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
All father, give me
Care
sight.
package being delivered.
Care package. Sweet. Must go faster.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Enemy down.
Tornado!
Contact two.
Eat thermite. Throwing jump pad. Jump pad here.
There is another squad. They
Oh
are
look. Someone wandered into our safe space.
broken enemy shield. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Faster, faster, faster!
How the hell? They know I was there.
Charging up my shields.
Oh, wild.
I'm taking fire. Broken enemy. I am down, but alive.
Taking fire! Charging up my shields.
Stop at teammates banner.
Shit. Holy sniping. Oh!
Just giving my shields a reset.
Oh.
Charging shields.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm trying to turn it up as loud as I can. It's just on my phone.
I can still see better smiling with the fire.
shit, they're right over there on the rocks. You gotta go, you gotta move, homie. I need you to move, buddy. Yeah. Oh, happy Tuesday. Right? I mean, that's the whole thing. I would love for that. You know? Would love, yeah, that's a big part of it for me.
Let's go over there. I'm bored here. Yo, I'm really hurt.
To be doing that, you know?
And fast.
Fuck. Oh, no, 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 no.
It's a race to the beacon.
Shit.
Sí, por favor. I'm already in the ring. Score. Ready, set, go!
We're coming!
Care package being delivered.
Whee! Look at that slide, baby! Woo! Talladega. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, guys. Let's go. Bam. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Deadlier. Each shield here.
Skirts. Time.
Look to your map.
Ooh, that's got a kick.
Squad remain. We will fail.
Oh, Nikes. Lifeline.
Loot bin restocking complete.
See what a good teammate does? That's what a good teammate does. It helps out. Not like these goober ass teammates I be having.
Trust me, I'd know if there was a more max level. Pyo got enough to me. You should try it sometime.
Replicator on high.
Oh. Oh. Yes! I like it! Rage.
Scanning the area.
What's my biggest reason for wanting marriage? Everything. Everything. All of it.
Recharging my shields.
Because I'm a husband. I want to be a husband. I want to be a father. I want a wife.
Got some extra munitions here.
I want a family.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
That's a bad dude.
Exactly. So don't give up at 40. Nah, I'm done at 40, man. I keep trying. Look, I know y'all keep trying to tell me like, don't give up at 40.
Just coming in.
No sense in doing that at that point.
Extra supplies here. Firepower is key. Extended supply bin here. I got you. Rest easy now. My
Care
ultimate's
package over
charged.
there. Let's get on that.
No, man. Yeah, after 40? No, relax, y'all. And after, like, nope. Crazy talk. Look, once I already got to do everything myself, in my life, like, nah, I don't need marriage.
Let's get on that.
Tell you what, we're all inside this bin.
You know, too hard-headed to hear us. It's not. I hear you. What? It's not that I'm too hard-headed. Y'all are too hard-headed to hear me. Like, I have my reasons. I don't want to. I don't want to date after 40. Like, that's goofy to me.
Throwing a jump pad.
Right? Y'all are okay. Look, here's the thing, man. Y'all are okay with like people not like doing life and growing with you and stuff.
Getting real close.
I'm not up for that.
Time we got ourselves a fight.
I'm not up for all that. You build your entire life and someone else comes through. Like, nah, no sense in getting married at the moment. Like I said, we could date. I will date. I won't be getting married. That's the point in that. No. That's the part that everyone keeps. Yo, watch out. Don't go all the way up in there, man. Bro. Why? Like. See, my point, bro. God, y'all suck. Oh, he shot me gets married after 40 with Dave. Why date? Well, date, because dating is just dates. Like, you go on dates with people. That's dating, you know? That's why. You still go on dates with people. Just won't be, like, dating, like, with intent of marriage after that. That'd be wild, man. I don't believe in all that, like, hey, you gotta wait till you're telling me, like, here's the thing, right? You're gonna tell me, y'all can believe the bullshit. But you want a person to like build their entire life, get to this certain point in their life where like, oh, they were never man enough, never masculine enough, never good enough, right? You do all that shit. And then it's like, oh, now that you got all this stuff, now you're good enough? Hell nah. Like, I'm going to be in my own place. Like, you can come over, stay the night, but go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You can stay the night, but for like the weekend, but like, go. You know, Maybe next weekend we can hang out. But go home, right? You know, no. You know, things and click and then get married. You know, that's all I'm saying is I'm not going off the wrong path. I don't believe that shit. That whole like you finished last shit. See, that's the other part. Like, nah. Like that whole like it ain't even a sneaky link. It's just, yo, we can be friends, we can have fun, we can travel and stuff, but like you're going back to your place, going to my place. No moving in, none of that. It's not about her coming after my stuff. It's the point of I don't want to marry someone who didn't build a life with me. At 40 I'm done. Like I've built my life and I'm only going to continue doing more, but if no one was wanting to be there for the whole time, like why do I want to marry you then? That's wild to me. No. I don't care. And here's the thing, and here's the other part about this. When people build their lives, right, and they all built their life by themselves, and they're not going to really work out well. This is the problem with most people today in society. As someone who's even dated people in their like mid to late 30s who all have their own shit, you're not compatible. They're too selfish. They're too independent. They're all about themselves. Like that's why I don't work out with a lot of people. Fuck that. Look, I'm very positive, and I say, like, I tell other people, don't do as I do as I say. You know what I mean? That's fine. We don't have to meet. Once I'm done, it's good. Like, that's great. She built her shit, I built my shit. We staying separate. We can travel and go have fun. Like, that's it. That's how I will date after 40. Y'all are wild. Y'all be wanting that, not me. I am good. I am good. That's just wild for me. Like, that's for y'all, not me.
I'm the jump master. You won't regret it, probably.
I won't fall in love. See, y'all will fall in love. I won't. Here's the thing. See, here's the other part about it, right? Is that, and my friends will tell you, when I set my mind to something, like, that's it. Like, if I set my mind at, like, I don't want a relationship, like, there's nothing a woman can do to change that. Nothing. You know. And you're saying, oh, that's not fair to her. It's not, life's not fair. This is the other part that a lot of people have to understand is, life isn't fair. Right? It's not. It's not fair. And I don't have to be here to be fair. I know a lot of people like the stress on that whole fairness. Life's not fair. You know? The fact that like people keep wanting life to be fair, it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's okay. I'm just one person. Ain't nobody wanting me until after I'm 40. You don't want me anyways. The hell?
Evo harvesters are now available.
I'm gonna finally get a 6-pack and never wear a shirt.
Throw an arc star.
Thermite grenade out.
I won't. Oh no! Oh, another came through that door. No! Fuck! No! Yeah. I mean, y'all keep saying that. God can change you. I have God in my life, so this whole like God can change me, like y'all preaching to the choir. Y'all got to go talk to like those hardcore Christians about that shit. That don't work with me. Like, me and God are cool. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Heidi. I'm gonna try. I only got a little bit longer. I got about 30 more minutes. That's okay. She can continue not knowing me, because that's the thing. Like, once I like have a certain way I do life, like that is it. The difference is I made a cutoff, got a boundary. If she's out there, she better come before 40. That's simple. It's that simple. Y'all keep trying this. It's that simple. Not me. Appreciate it, Lauren. Thank you. Heidi, are you playing games or what? What are you doing? You playing what is that stuff called? Fortnite? Boundary for myself. Yeah, man. Am I kidding you? No, I'm not. Y'all are silly. Y'all are silly with that. That ain't even fair. It's fair. But guess what? Life isn't fair. Life isn't fair. You know what I mean? But I do want to say this. That is me. I don't tell anyone to go do that or live their life that way. But me personally, that's how I am.
I don't like hunting people. It's just a job. I do like the job.
Hell yeah. Well, don't you get too sweaty doing that.
This place is something else. Let's go.
Exactly, Lauren. I'm like letting you know who I am. Like, I don't want to be dating seriously after 40. You know what it's like to be trying to figure out what someone's favorite hobby is and like, you know, what their love language is and all that shit.
Jump master.
After 40?
You let her get you.
Talk about a
Made her strong.
not interested in doing that at all. Like that's weird. Cause you gotta, man, like, nah. Like, you're already set in your ways. Y'all be doing crazy stuff.
Let's check out that area.
Attention. Enemy landed.
Attention. First blood.
Someone got first blood. Okay. Respect.
Please, for Amanda, love language is physical touch, 9 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, like. And here's the thing, right? Like, here's the thing that y'all have to understand. Because I feel like some of you might be, like, older. You have to realize,
Don't worry about it. Opponent right here.
you better know the first few. Probably not. Huh? You know how many people over the age of 40 aren't dating seriously? Like,
Gun bolt here. Level 2.
here's the something that, like, all right, when y'all have to understand, when y'all start trying to, like, conversate, combat, like, talk, argue, whatever, y'all have to understand something. You have to take yourself out of the occasion. All right? You can't
Are now available.
use yourself in the equation. Just because you don't do something don't mean other people
Un momento, per favore.
are out here doing it or don't do it.
Hear that, sugar? Reload.
Took out an enemy. Who's next? Bullseye.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I gotcha.
Less target.
All right, energy. Yeah, let's go.
Reloaded.
Yeah. Hey, some people are older. I don't know who's like older and who's not. I do got like a older following. Um, Heidi, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, these lobbies are sweaty as hell.
Oh, thanks.
Upgraded and good to go.
But yeah, like no, like plenty of 40-year-olds are out here. Let me tell you something. I know y'all like to think like age plays like this big difference and stuff. As someone who has dated people in my age range, plenty that, dude, they're
Ooh, got a
most of them out here. A lot of them are fucked up mentally. They suck. I'm not gonna lie.
Not that way.
I mean, not that they suck. I mean, they're great people, but like the mental gymnastics and all the nonsense that comes with it, just. Nah.
Nice. Weapons looking fine.
You know what? Yeah. All right, Heidi, I'm gonna do that. Let's what do I have? Maybe Thursday. Thursday night. You free Thursday? We're gonna do that Thursday. I would never tell you how many dates I've been on. I haven't really been dating. That's the thing. I haven't really been dating. But I wouldn't go out here and tell you that information anyways. What I'm telling you is that there's enough people out here that are dating, and I'm not the only one. I'm talking about like this is stuff that like people I know are like struggling to date, and it's bad. It's bad. You know, unfortunately. Age doesn't matter. People are. You know. Bro! Y'all wanna shoot anybody? Damn.
Just giving my shield a
Right?
chance.
There you go. Alright, Thursday night, Heidi. We're gonna get down on some Fortnite. But yeah, see, Jessica even says dating in your 40s is exhausting. I don't know anyone who's like loves dating in their 40s because everyone is experiencing a lot of the same stuff.
Dog, let's glide.
They're shooting at me.
Nice. That, all that dating stuff, that shit ain't for me.
Momento. Gotta heal.
Dating after 40, that sounds exhausting. Sounds absolutely terrible.
Fasten you that sugar.
If I was to meet someone before, then yeah, obviously I would get married after 40 because I was still a date. But if I haven't met anyone and I'm not in any kind of like serious relationship by then, probably won't happen.
Wait now.
And yeah. That's okay. It's all right. Your grandma was very rude. What?
Tracker in place.
What? My grandma? Oh, Heidi. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, man. Right? Rude. Right? So rude. Grandma said I'd have all these hot, gorgeous women chasing after me, and now she's not here.
Ain't that pretty?
And, you know. Well, I mean, y'all say, oh, I'll get married after 40, but I mean, of course I'll get married after 40. I'd have to date, but, you know.
Already in the next ring? Time for a gelato? I'm kidding.
Hey, what? What's wrong with that?
Firing.
No?
Replicator incoming.
Reloading.
Hey, I gave it a shot, Heidi. You know what I mean?
Tracker out. Only half the squads are left.
Let's go that way.
Oh man, I totally. Hey, yeah, short term. I've done a lot. I've done a lot today. I'm exhausted. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm on a caloric deficit, so like my energy levels like suck. That's why I'm so tired, y'all. That's why I'm a lot tired. It's okay though. Trying to get skinny. Lord forbid, don't ever let me lose weight though. Don't ever let me get a flat stomach again.
Let's go that way.
I'll never get married then. I'll be a whore. I'll just never go anywhere that requires a shirt. Good night, Jessica. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Yeah, I've tried intermittent fasting. I do it some days. I just don't do it every single day. I'll do good for a little bit and then I'll make the mistake and just accidentally like start eating something. Oh man, it ain't necessarily eating less. It's just what you're eating. Like my dinner. So like I'm doing like the intermittent fasting. So like I ate at like 5 o'clock. That was my dinner, and I ate just egg whites with like salsa and guacamole. That was my dinner. So, but yeah, I've
Giving him the chimney. Spotted. Double time.
not been there.
Here, take that. He'll fix you up. Reloading. Tango near. Taking back on your feet. Lifelines got your back.
Oh, getting shot at.
Oh, it's a whole team. It's a whole team. Back up.
Ruin someone's day. Give me a sec. Enemy track.
Oh man, whole team. I think a new team came up and yeah.
Oh, you're alright?
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. Like I've been trying to do as much fasting as I can, but it's tough sometimes. Like I said, sometimes in the morning I just be forgetting and next night I'll eat something and I'm like, shit. No. But yeah, just being on a caloric deficit and on top of like the lifting and whatnot, and it's been tough. I mean, I've lost a ton of weight before. It's just
I got you.
does get tough.
I'm recharging my second in place.
What's that close?
Guarda,
Throw up on
enemy
top.
track.
Broke that shield now. Recharging my shield.
Oh no, shit! That's not what I wanted to.
Got me. I'm down.
I'm recharging my shield.
On my marker.
Shit!
Spotted, taking fire.
Ah no! Oh god, I cracked him. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! No! Yeah. I know. Well, I used to not. I've been having to work. My big thing, I've been having to do a lot of work with my nutrition because I used to not have to do anything like that because I would go run and I was doing. Before my back went out, I would do like 5 hours of exercise between like weights, cardio, running, doing like MMA, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. Like I used to spend at like 5 hours a day like doing working out, so I didn't have to worry about it. But now, I gotta do like fasting. I'm in a caloric deficit where I'm like, so maybe possibly my attitude is a little worse right now because, yeah. Damn, 2-a-days? No, that wasn't 2-a-days. That was like 5 hours like straight. I used to go to the gym, do an hour and a half of weights, then I'd spend about 45 minutes going for like a 5-mile run. Then I would head to the gym to do like another 3 hours of 2.5, 3 hours of like jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and then MMA. So I used to eat, yeah. But When I used to do that, it used to be easy. I didn't have to like focus so much on some stuff. But now, I got to be careful. Like, yeah, it's tough. I'm hungry all the time. Always hungry. I'm never not hungry. Like, I can always eat. Feel. Yeah. But at least Heidi, you're like 120 pounds. I'm like 270 pounds. That's all. We're starving. I mean, I might weigh less than that. I've been doing a lot of different stuff though, man. But like starting to do like pump up the cardio with the caloric deficit. That's why I look like this all the time. Because I'm like I could literally go home and I could get home at 5 o'clock or like I don't know. I get home about 3 from work. I could literally pass out right then and there. I live off of caffeine. No matter how much water I drink. Oh, appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate all the gifts. Appreciate y'all double tapping that screen. I appreciate it, y'all. I really do. That is awesome. Love y'all hanging out. Yeah, intermittent fasting. Bye. Go take a shower. I can smell you. My finger hurts from that. Amber, you ain't gotta keep tapping. I appreciate it.
It's not gonna be easy.
I do. I appreciate it. Very much so. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Everything falls apart, and I'll be there to play with the pieces. Time to dig up some gold.
Raider Road.
Introducing your champion.
Hey, y'all ain't gotta keep.
I'm the jump master. No stray
I want to be jump master.
I'm the jump master. Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
You see me? Your pal. Finished. I'm like a rock, but rocks don't hit back.
Leo's Angel showing support. Leo's Angel showing support. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really gotta get on that merch, don't I? Y'all gonna stay on my ass. I already know. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. I'll get that merch. It all to pieces.
weapons in hand, ready to dance.
Far range. They won't stand a chance against you.
First blood.
First blood.
I found a little something extra. Wipe. Far range. We have 1 minute.
Red yeah.
Target over here.
Fortify. Remain close.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Target there. Extended energy mag here. Level 3. Toss in your frag.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of merch. Definitely get some trucker hats, t-shirts. Get like 4XL hoodies so y'all know what it's like to be hugged by me.
Head over there.
Oh, God. See, I crack myself up. I make myself up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Call the hoodie the bear, you know?
Massive jump drive. Backpack here. Level 2. Fun happens inside. Ladies, see man? Extended energy mag here.
Attention. Delivery care package.
Care package incoming. Lấy thái hả?
I swear I heard feet.
Get ready. There's an enemy close by.
Yeah, wait to see that mirage pop out.
I see an enemy.
Breaking through at the gate.
Enemy over there. Let's get some air, Doc.
Drinking problem. Ooh, they trying to shoot me. They trying. I'm too quick for them. Oh yeah, like I'd have to have the 4X. Like it'd have to be like we'd have to call it the bear, you know? 500. Oh yeah. It would swamp you.
Better grab an upgrade. It goes well with my level up. Upgrade.
It would swamp. Oh hell yeah, let's go, baby. Woo! That's what it's like to go in a big black hole.
Let's get some air.
Woo! 5'5", 135 pounds. You're so small. Kimberly Johnson. Sounds like a fake name. You're in the CIA, aren't you? Kimberly Johnson. Drinking problem.
Hostile over there.
Took down an enemy.
Contact. Reloading. Target spotted.
Target over there.
Reloading.
Jump drive in position.
Hi from Houston. Been a minute since I've been to Houston. How you doing? Negative. That's your real name, Kimberly Johnson. I don't believe it, Kimberly Johnson. Johnson, is it? Such a fake name. Such a fake name, Johnson.
Enemy out there. Over there. I'm off.
Johnson.
Shooting. Reloading.
Your phone number start with 555. Suspicious.
Let's get some air, Doc.
So suspicious.
Care package over there.
Oh yeah, it's hot here. So
White. Target
we're all the South, you know
Next
how it
ring's
is.
fire.
We all hot.
breaking through at the gate.
Replicator being delivered.
Ah, you're in a Dallas. So Dallas area named Johnson. So typical. Dallas. Of course you're in Dallas. Always Dallas.
Reload. Ha! Another one down.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Broken enemy shield.
Throwing up stuff.
Putting out heat.
Oh, get him, get him, get him!
Enemy killed. It's your lucky day.
What's going on, Brandon? How you doing, bro? Where am I? Oh shit, yeah, stay over there. I'll be back.
Just giving my you're coming with me, Doc.
Hell yeah.
I'm activating a void vector.
Recharging my shields. Use the void net.
Bam. Coming, coming, coming.
Go here. On your feet. Lifelines got your back. Getting healthy.
I'm just messing with you, Kimberly. Just joking with you.
Saw a mark over there.
Let's go that way.
Shit, we're not gonna be able to go that way. I'm just messing with you, Johnson. Johnson and Johnson.
Listen up, the ring's moving. Let's explore that way. Let's glide, Doc. Let's explore that way.
Sweet tea.
Got my weapon.
Damn, he taking all the fucking ammo, bro. Like, shit.
My weapon. It feels stronger, doesn't it?
They won't stand a chance against
All right, Megan. You have a good night. Appreciate you being here. Man, Johnson and Johnson. Everybody else that's come in, how y'all doing? Welcome. Appreciate y'all joining. All right. This is going to be my last game on. Big time.
enemy there. Some enemy landed nearby.
Another squad attacking.
Reloading.
Activating a void vector.
There's a stinger. Grenade. Fire an enemy. Big shot at. Recharging shield.
Let's get some air, Doc. Hopping in a void net.
Enemy shield cracked.
Yeah.
Hey, you follow them now, right?
Broken enemy shield.
Reloading.
Doc, coming to you.
Hold on.
Ammo's low. I better look for more.
Enemy there.
Bin restocking complete.
Off the squad's left. I'm out of light ammo. I need shields.
My void nexus is small. The bomb's over.
Hey, Doc. You follow them now, alright?
Setting a gate.
Windows up. Get inside and get right. Taking fire.
No. Golly, that was terrible. Good night, Ribbity. I did not get the platinum tonight. God, man. Put a drink in my hand. What we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm out to Karen. Have a good night. Appreciate everything you've done around here. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for hanging out. What do we got here? Appreciate the follow, Kristen. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight. I am logging off. I appreciate everyone being here. Y'all were awesome. I'll be back Thursday. We're going to do some Fortnite Thursday. So, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Y'all have a great night. And like I said, I appreciate all y'all hanging out and showing all kinds of support, man. It means a lot. So, I'll see y'all Thursday. Have a great night. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand.